That was Old Sept Blues by My Morning Jacket off of their 1999 debut album, The Tennessee Fire. Of course, Sept is short for September. They don't include a period at the end of that. I just assume that, from the lyrics where they say something about September blues. The very last lyric of the song. We're listening to that today because we have a Magnetic Field song from 1999 up in competition today. In fact, both of our Magnetic Field songs are from 1999 today. I've never heard any My Morning Jacket that early, and I'd be excited to do a My Morning Jacket tournament. I really enjoy their album. Oh, which one is it? It comes after Z. The one after Z. Of course, I'm not going to remember it now. But it's the one with Touch Me, I'm Going to Scream, parts 1 and 2. Fucking brilliant music. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 134 of the Magnetic Fields tournament today, and that is match 2 in the quarterfinals. Pardon me for a minute, I have to look down at my phone a little bit here. As you can see, we've been drinking a little bit. I'm having a hard time remembering what all these songs defeated, so I'm going to keep this here just in case, and let's see if I can do it without it. If you're new here and you're wondering what a Magnetic Fields tournament is, let me explain. We took every single Magnetic Fields song released in the 90s and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that'll be the very best song that the Magnetic Fields released. The reason we're doing the 90s is that there are too many songs to do one tournament, so we had to split them up. Before I started the tournament, we didn't really know when we were going to be doing the second half, but the more we've been listening to it, we're thinking pretty soon. It's still going to be months from now, but it's happening. We're going to listen to the rest of the Magnetic Fields, which didn't even get me very many views. I'm actually sitting here looking at one of my videos today that uploaded, I don't know how long ago, hours and hours ago, and it has 0 views. So it's not because it's popular, but because we love the Magnetic Fields. My Nirvana stuff is doing, way, way better. Anyway, we're going to be starting off with Papa Was a Rodeo, which was released in 1999 on 69 Love Songs. I fucking love Papa Was a Rodeo. Last round it defeated Fear of Trains, and in round 4 it took down I Think I Need a New Heart. In round 3 it went up against Tar Heel Boy, and it took down Suddenly There's a Tidal Wave in round 2. It did not get a bye through the first round, but it may as well have. It went up against BBC Radiophonic Workshop, which isn't even really a song, in round 1. Fourth day of the tournament, I fell in love with this song and I can't stop loving it. I especially love the duet portion of it, which features the vocalist who is the feature in its competition today, which is I'm Sorry I Love You. Last round, I'm Sorry I Love You took down Born on a Train, which was one of my favorites. I was sad to see it go. And in round 4, it took down When I'm Not Looking, You're Not There. In round 5, I'm Sorry I Love You took down Long Vermont Roads, and it defeated How Fucking Romantic in round 2, and it got a bye through the first round. So the first 2 rounds were pretty easy for this song. The first round was pretty easy for Papa Was a Rodeo. Both songs are pretty fucking great. You know how this goes. Let's get started. Here's Papa Was a Rodeo.
I like your twisted point of view, Mike. I like your questioning eyebrows. You've made it pretty clear what you like. It's only fair to tell you now that I leave early in the morning, and I won't be back till next year. I see that kiss me pucker forming, but maybe you should plug it with a beer. 'Cause Papa was a rodeo, Mama was a rock and roll band. I could play guitar and rope a steer before I learned never stuck around long enough for a one night stand. Before you kiss me, you should know Papa was a rodeo. The light reflecting off the mirror ball looks like 1,000 swirling eyes. They make me think I shouldn't be here at all. You know, every minute someone dies. What are we doing in this dive bar? How can you live in a place like this? Why don't you just get into my car and I'll take you away? I'll take that kiss now. But Papa was a rodeo, Mama was a rock and roll band. I could play guitar and rope a steer before I learned to stand. Home was anywhere with diesel gas. Love was a trucker's hand. Never stuck around long enough for a one night stand. Before you kiss me, you should know Papa was a rodeo. And now it's 55 years later. We've had the romance of the century. After all these years wrestling gators, I still feel like crying when I think of what you said to me.
Papa was a rodeo, Mama was a rock and roll band. I could play guitar and rope a steer before I learned to stand. Home was anywhere with diesel gas. Love was a trucker's hand. Never stuck around long enough for one night stand.
Before you kiss me, you should know Papa was a rodeo. What a coincidence, your Papa was a rodeo too.
Fucking love that. Your papa was a rodeo too. Stupid. I love it. I love that song. It's so silly. It's a really interesting take on the drifter motif. Like, I'm a drifter, baby. I can't stay in one place and love you. That type of idea. And I'm here for it 100%. I love that song. Had a few drinks, and that makes it easier to love that song, but I love it anyway. I just got a job that's paying pretty well, so I'm celebrating by drinking some of the Glenlivet 12 year. It's not the most expensive whiskey. I haven't gotten paid yet, but it's the most expensive whiskey I could afford to celebrate with. This is a single malt Scotch whiskey, 12 years. This isn't an ad or anything like that. I just really like Scotch ever since the COVID pandemic, and I wanted to buy some. And, I've been drinking it, so I'm going to talk about it because that's what drunk people do. Let's go ahead and get into I'm Sorry I Love You and see how that fares. Some more Shirley Sims country vocals, which I'm in love with. If Shirley hit I haven't looked into it, but if Shirley Sims has like a solo album or any of them, I want to do a tournament on that shit right now. Here's I'm Sorry I Love You.
A single rose in your garden dwells like any rose. It's not itself. It is my love. In your garden grows, but let's pretend it's just a rose. Well, I'm sorry that I love you. It's a phase I'm going through. There is nothing that I can do, and I'm sorry that I love you. Do not listen to my song. Don't remember it. Don't sing along. Let's pretend it's a work of art. Let's pretend it's not my heart. Well, I'm sorry that I love you. It's a phase I'm going through. There is nothing that I can do, and I'm sorry that I love you. The rose will fade when summer's gone. The song will fade and I'll be gone, because my heart is dying too, and it's all singing you. Well, I'm sorry that I love you. It's a phase I'm going through. There is nothing that I can do, and I'm sorry that I love you. Well, I'm sorry that I love you. It's a phase I'm going through. There is nothing that I can do.
I hate that I have to cut one of those. I love that song too. I'm Sorry I Love You is really, really fucking good. I love her vocals. Shirley Sims is a beast. Love Shirley Sims. Yeah, I'm Sorry I Love You is really, really great, but I'm gonna have to go with Papa Was a Rodeo. Papa Was a Rodeo is a fucking classic for me right now. Like, that's a song I will put on anytime I'm feeling down. I'm gonna put on Papa Was a Rodeo. That shit is so good. It's so weird and it's so country and it's so, like, the vocals are just crazy for both singers on that one. It's my kind of shit. I love Papa Was a Rodeo. And I'm going to have to go with that one, like I said today, and I'm not going to change my mind, so stop trying to make me. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the magnetic fields action we've got going for the day, but please join me tomorrow when we get down to some more magnetic fields and Lauryn Hill action. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.